you. My life away in a drunken stupor, yeah. Every single day it's my decision, don't you know? It's a choice I've made. It shouldn't matter at all, shouldn't matter at all to you. 'Cause it don't matter much to me if you don't like the way I'm living. Come on, set me free. Told you long ago I'm not the kind of girl that's passionate or giving. So if you don't like the way I am, then you don't like me. What does it matter if I sleep alone at night? I've been by myself before, you know. It feels alright, it's my decision, don't you know? It's a choice I've made. It shouldn't matter at all. What does it matter if I live my life for you? You're never satisfied with anything I do. It's my decision, don't you know? It's a choice I've made. It shouldn't matter at all, shouldn't matter at all to you. 'Cause it don't matter much to me if you don't like the way I'm living. Come on, set me free. I told you long ago I'm not the kind of girl that's passionate or giving. So if you don't like the way I am, then if you don't like the way I am, then you don't like me. No, no.
Welcome to Slumber Party. This over here is Susie and Anne and Gadget. And that was an original
Yes,
written by you?
yes.
It's a lovely song about a
Very
girl who's
nice.
drunk all the time, not, not passionate or giving, sleeps alone. But if you don't like her like that, well, just you don't like her. That's basically it.
Just fair enough.
Yeah. Autobiographical?
Yeah? You want to make something up there? So have you guys been singing together long?
Probably for about it's been about 4 months, pretty steady.
Yeah. We got together, like a year ago, and we didn't play too long together, 2 gigs, and we broke up, and then we got back together.
What happened?
Well, she didn't like the way she was.
She wrote this song and won me over, I don't know.
That is good. So where do you play?
We're playing pretty consistently at Zapata's, Mr. Henry's,
Yeah.
and Southeast. Kramer Books, which is right down the street from here in
Right.
Arlington on Wilson Boulevard. And a couple other places I can't think of right now.
It's usually just the three of you?
No.
Actually, Anne just joined us
And it's just a
today.
bonus that we get today.
Yeah.
To beef up
Anne
the...
is everywhere. I don't know if you know.
I didn't know that.
But Anne is a drummer and a bass player and just everything.
I thought I'd seen you somewhere before. Drumming, maybe.
Yes.
For whom?
Annex.
Yeah, and Toshi Regan and various other people.
Whoever she
Yeah?
feels like.
And you just play bass just because you can, right?
Yeah.
We asked
was
her
doing
to,
that.
and she said, okay.
Yeah, okay. That's nice.
Do it right on there.
So usually a duo. You do mostly blues type stuff?
Yeah, I guess we do. We
we try to not be mainstream. I mean, we do covers, but we try to stick to covers that not very many people know.
Right. Which always seems to be to sort of defeat the purpose of doing a cover, you know?
Yeah, we'll stick one in there, you know, once in a while. And people are happy to hear it, I think, but we try to stay away from that.
So how did you discover this kind of music? I mean, you weren't raised a poor sharecropper's daughter out in little Mississippi anywhere, right?
She might have been.
Yeah, she could have been, I know, but it didn't look like that.
I don't know. I think I've since I was 16 years old, I've been doing various things with various different kinds of bands, and I just decided that I didn't want to scream over loud drums and instruments anymore, which I did a lot, and I'd lose my voice, and so I just decided to get an acoustic thing going on. And
So she
I'm
asked
really
me to play
happy with
drums.
Susie said, no, I won't.
I tried to play the drums for about, I went out and bought myself like a little drum set, and I played, and I took lessons, and I played for about 2 months and realized that I can't drum at all.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, she tried really hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't do it.
She was kind of doing the Stray Cats thing with the little,
Just snare.
and the little
Yeah.
floor bass and standing up. She couldn't do that.
It's hard to play standing up.
So you traded the drums in for guitar, or the guitar was there before the drums?
I had the guitar. I played the guitar, so.
And have you been playing before you met Gadget?
Yeah, just never anything like this. I played bluegrass, you know, and I played the banjo
You play banjo. Do you play the banjo?
a little bit. Now we're gonna work in the banjo, but we haven't.
Well, she's
yet.
very good, so we should definitely work it on. She's
Really?
really good on
Play
banjo.
this style?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah.
4 string, 5
just
string?
5
Do
string.
you usually?
It has been, but we've picked up Anne, and hopefully
Today.
So who knows?
literally today. So it's a really good addition, I think.
Yeah, you don't need
Look
drums.
at that.
We got to calm her down.
She got a lot of energy.
Yeah, they calm me down during this ballad.
Shut up.
So I'll take a solo in this ballad. We're like, okay.
I've been in the woods and outside, and I hadn't played my bass in a couple of days, and it was just.
Well, somebody's
better
got to
now.
do it. I don't know if you guys play a lot of leads or anything.
No,
No.
working on it.
You could, though, probably.
Getting there.
Doing this.
I'm a little shy when it comes to playing.
Can't be shy if you're going to get up and play. And it won't
Yeah.
you be up there like this, you know. That would be
right.
bad. So what bands did you sing for?
Let's see. I'm from California, and then I moved to
So we
Connecticut.
wouldn't have seen it in the Navy.
Well, there were a couple of bands in Connecticut, but then I joined the Navy. And I was in the Navy for 4 years. Didn't do much of anything then. But I was with a couple of bands in this area. Classic rock band,
Yeah.
top 40 band. I was regurgitating Janet Jackson songs for a while.
Goodness.
Hated it, but
She did hate it. I saw videotapes of her, and she's got this guitar player who was like the star of the band. And here's Gadget with this incredible voice singing these really good, you know, lyrics and everything. And here's this guitar player with his neck right in her face, and he's like doing this thing. It
You
was
say bad things
terrible.
about guitar players. We're not all like that. I am, but
Oh, you're a
not
guitar
everybody.
player.
Yes, Miles is incorrigible. Generally, but I mean, put a
Incurable.
guitar in his
Oh,
hand and
obviously.
it's even worse. So you have another tune for us?
yeah.
And is this
Sure.
another original, or are you going to slip in a cover?
Yeah, it's an original, and it's probably pretty depressing. If you think the first one was, then you're
I didn't think it was
Happy
depressing.
music.
bring out the Kleenex.
A lot of people like that.
Okay,
I like the words though.
get through this.
Is this the solo in the ballad way?
Yeah.
We're gonna give her a solo.
Good, good. Stand up.
Each and every time I see your face, you know it gets me down. Each and every time I see you smile, you know it makes me frown. Each and every time I catch your eye, looking back at me. Each and every time you ask me why, all that I can say and every time you needed me, I always stayed away. Each and every time you set me free, you'd always hear me say that each and every time I felt the shame deep inside my soul, each and every time I felt the pain of letting someone go. And all I really know is I'm the one to blame. Oh yeah.
Bad person.
Each and every time I held you close, I knew it wouldn't last. 'Cause each and every time I'd selfishly bring up that tired past, and each and every time you pushed me away, and I'd be out that door. Each and every time there was a way to make it like before. And I can't take it anymore. 'Cause I'm the one to blame. Oh yeah, I'm the one to blame. I know I'm the one to blame. I'm the one, 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 I'm the one. I'm the one, 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 I'm the one.
Do you write any happy songs?
I was just going.
I'm working on it. Actually, we do a couple.
She has a Christmas song's happy.
It was winter time. I was really tired. So now that summer's coming, hopefully we can get some happy tunes.
It's one of these things like, you play all night. Usually, musicians, people always come up to you and say, hey, you're really great. This would be one of these things where at the end of the night you'd say, you can talk to her? No, I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not going to talk to her. You talk to her. No, I'm not going to talk to her.
Maybe you should buy her a drink. And then leave.
Yikes.
Wow.
So are most of your songs more in the sort of, we won't say depressing,
Well, no,
confessional vein,
there was a
but
Christmas song that was mentioned that apparently is happy.
people probably dying, and we haven't heard the song yet.
And it's summer's coming up. She's, maybe this is a
4th of July
a
song would be
seasonal
nice. Can't write anything
mood
sad about
thing.
the 4th of July, right?
Actually, that's not a very happy song either.
How much do you
It's
write?
really funny
Not happy at
though.
all.
How much do you write? Do you write like every week, every day, every month?
Actually, we've been pretty busy trying to market ourselves, and we just released a tape, so
Got it.
I haven't been doing all that much.
And did you record the
Trying to get back
tape
into it.
locally?
Yeah, yeah. At Solo Studios, and Paul's gonna love this. Solo Studios in Fairfax,
Yeah.
Virginia.
And that's available if people come to see you play and they want to take home some of this joyful,
Yeah.
happy music.
That's right.
Music to kill your miserable self by. But it's very beautiful. You have a hell of a
really
voice.
is.
You
Well,
really
thank you.
do.
Beautiful voice.
Thanks.
That's
And
outrageous.
thank you very much, both of you, for
thank
coming
you
on the
guys.
show.
That was
Enjoyed
lovely.
it. And
Thank you.
Yes.
we shall have you back, perhaps.
Yes.
With
Probably in
drums or
another band.
something.
Yeah.
Another band, and more bands.
And
Yeah.
when are you playing next, just so you can play?
I'm playing May 27th at
Oh,
the Black
I didn't
Cat.
know.
Everybody's playing the Black Cat.
Who's screaming
this
for you
place?
that night?
Happening place.
Our new singer, Felicia Shakeman, yes. We're done with the substitute singers.
So you can pop along and see Anne do
Yes.
something other than play the bass.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Make noise.
Yeah, make noise, real noise.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Enjoyed
thank
it. Thank you.
Your heart was on your sleeve, where you always keep it. And I couldn't believe that I could take it or leave it. Mine was sitting in the dashboard, shaking the car. That detachable P-word, lying limp in a jar. And we stole the final glass and bypassed the alarm. Said our Hail Marys and grabbed our lucky charms. And then I stole your heart and you stole mine. And we took off hand in hand like partners in crime. I say I like your mugshot, front and side view. You say I look good behind bars when I hum a few. I'd like to touch and go, but there's just one catch. When you're taken in, girl, Cupid's no match. And we stole a final glance, bypassed the alarm, said our Hail Marys, and grabbed our lucky charms. And then I stole your heart, and you stole mine. And we took off hand in hand like partners in crime. So I stole across the courtyard in the middle of the night for some open heart burglary on my Aphrodite. But while I was in the act, she took my Valentine's card and you shimmied the lock on the door to my heart. We were standing there with stars in our eyes that we'd shanghaied from an unsuspecting sky. And we robbed each other blind. It was plain to see. It was simply grand larceny. Partners in crime. 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 Love is always a bargain. Love is always steal. Always eat your beans at every meal. Partners in crime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure there weren't a few other conceits you could have worked in there somehow?
Oh, conceits. I don't know. I certainly don't work those in ever.
Are you implying that he's conceited?
No. Pretentious?
I didn't say that.
Oh, is that an inside joke that was established before the show but actually doesn't have relevance to
This is
Exactly.
Alastair, by the way, and welcome to Slumber Party. Well, welcome back to Slumber Party.
Yeah, that's right. We were never gone.
We weren't ever gone.
No,
ever
certainly not.
For a second. This is Wes. And Wes is,
Hi, Wes.
in effect, your partner in crime.
He is indeed. In a different sense from that established in
In the song, which was really about love,
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah.
Open heart burglary. I like that.
Open heart, yeah.
That's good.
That's
And
very good.
The Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Well, it's an equal thing. It's about seduction.
Yeah.
But
Did
what I like to
shimmy
do,
your heart? Did
she shimmied the door.
Shimmy the door.
The lock. Shimmied the
Very
lock on the door to my heart.
That's a
with
pun and a
my
conceit together.
Very good.
It's actually
Very
quite
good.
convoluted.
Conceit.
Pun
Duality.
conceit.
So that's
pun
so
and a
actually
conceit.
so conceited is kind of a good thing of your vocabulary.
conceit,
I think you should make
the
that
use of-
clear.
Well,
I
I'm
was
talking
being
that way.
funny. I didn't mean to imply that you were conceited. I was merely
She was saying that you were
manipulating his
pretentious. I wasn't saying you were
words. I
conceited.
said he was pretentious before we started shooting, and that's
Well,
completely
he was
different.
pretentious
It's
before we
hard to
started
be a
shooting, but that was
pretentious
A pretentious punster? You think that's an oxymoron? You can't be a pretentious punster?
Oh, you could.
I think so.
Ironic, but
Speaking of pretentious punsters, one of my favorite is E.E. Cummings, and in fact,
It just so happens being a plagiarist as well as a
exactly.
punster.
What is plagiarism?
Please, that's when he's just my husband.
It's bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
So E.E. Cummings, the man of no capital letters, is a favorite poet whose words
Well,
you
no.
borrow?
See, I'm pretty. I haven't read much literature, so that I tend to be affected quite a bit
By
by
the small
impacted,
amount.
one might say, by whatever people throw my way. So somebody gave me a book of his poetry, and since I almost never read poetry, I was quite stymied and flabbergasted and all that kind of thing.
Stymied and flabbergasted.
Well, I'll tell you something.
Stymerglasted.
Well, E.E. Cummings. Now, you think about that. Now, he used all lowercase letters, right?
Yeah.
Which looks very unconventional. But then you realize he put periods after E and E. But you know why he did?
No.
Otherwise, he would have been E. Cummings. And so he couldn't have that. So E. Cummings.
But if Actually, it would have been Eek.
E. Cummings. Yeah, you're right. Well,
So
we put
now,
spaces in there.
to tune everybody else in, E.
to what?
Cummings wrote a poem which you borrowed from.
No. I just went through the. No, I mean,
It was an
far be it
amazing
from me.
coincidence, it turned out later.
Not plagiarism.
He had
You know,
this-
that's a good defense to plagiarism. It was an amazing coincidence.
Amazing coincidence.
Actually, yeah, I should say, okay, legally speaking, no, I never saw the book. I heard it, and I'm just acting as lightning rod in a
Inadvertent.
deconstructionist kind of standpoint, kind of being channeled exactly, from the God.
That
I love people who just
strange
think for me. I'll just.
I wish I could find
and
people to
then-
think for me. That's
No,
all.
it's true. Well, you'll marry one, I'm sure. But the.
I'm not touching that one.
Oh, what? But the.
Flies gaping.
No, it's a bunch of poems. I bastardized bunches of poems, or and that's a kind of.
Bastardized?
Yeah, it's in a male way. I mean, these poems, I kind of took phrases here and there and just kind of lopped them up, and because they weren't really conducive to a romantic song.
And you took this song and you made a video
I did.
with
Here's
Wes and
Glenn.
Glenn
Another partner,
West
Glenn.
Lord Greenstein.
Greenstein, who is not here with us today, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, he couldn't make it.
And
He's-
we're going to see the video,
Oh, yeah, really?
which is called
An Orange Inch of Moon.
An orange inch of moon.
nothing to do with E. Cummings.
We capitalized it.
Eek. One
You
mic.
capitalized it?
Yeah.
Did we-
That'll
you
piss
did?
him off.
Yeah.
I think that'll get you sued.
He's dead.
Because the
Jimmy-
state is still alive, I bet
Yeah,
you.
but I don't think they're like that big on capitalized letters.
Are we watching?
Really?
So should we go to it?
I think we are.
Oh, really?
Could be.
I don't know. But
It's hard to say.
if we're not, the story, what was it? The story has a song basically set exactly to a poem, unadulterated by them. And but they got all sorts of permission and rights at the end. It's very, very small print.
That says, we really meant to send it away for
Exactly,
permission, right?
that's
But we
an even
didn't have
smaller
any money, and so...
And
It's
anyway,
true.
it wasn't
The
based
checks in
on
the mail, kind of.
Anyway, it was an amazing coincidence and not based on the poem of the same name and with the same words. Are we seeing it now?
I don't know. Are we seeing the video?
We could be. See, Ron says yes.
Down the silver mile of evening, through the chocolate smell of earth, with the deadly bulge of summer, the mysterious rebirth. We will take the whispering moon of road carved on sharpening edge, and an orange inch of moon will guide us perching there. We will pass the simple tombstones and the lighted living hills, and in the violence of silence we will hold each other still. Then you will slowly kiss me, like the filling of a pool, like the bending of a grass blade, like the cutting of a jewel. Then you will slowly kiss me, like the filling of a pool, like the bending of a grass blade, like the cutting of a jewel.
Well, now that's an unfinished video.
It is.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, we'd like to add more
To it.
to it, yeah.
And it's,
To it.
It's
To it?
Twit?
Our
to wit.
sort of potential quality level is really high. We shot in film and...
It's very pretty.
and-
Our
It is,
PQL.
it's beautiful.
Thank you.
What's PQL?
Potential quality
level.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Pretentious
Twit.
quotient.
Pompous quizzes.
No.
quizzes.
It's
Find a pun somewhere.
It
in there.
just
You
goes-
shot on film, so like renting all the stuff or going to film school?
Both.
Yes.
Both.
Aye.
Depending on what exactly for editing or the like. We're actually now talking about trying to get a final version on film, so it could actually be run through a projector, which would be very impressive, I think.
With that
For our family
sound
and
that you used to
friends.
make in school?
Yeah, and then the.
Right, at the
Yeah.
end. I think that'd be great.
Like CDs made with the actual scratching in the end, or at the end of the CD, they'll have like.
Very nice.
It's been done.
I wish they would do it. Oh, it has been done?
It's been done. I
So
forgot
now
about
your
pictures.
role in the whole filmmaking process was
Cinematographer primarily,
conceptualization.
that as well.
He doesn't want to seem pretentious because he knows you're on to him, so he's trying to seem cool.
I was the main
I think it's
egotist. He was
pretentious to call
he was
people
the-
pretentious.
Let's pretend that.
Clearly it is.
I don't deny it. Go ahead.
Cinematography was my main angle, and my partner Glenn was the director, but we shared very much as to what our
And
responsibilities
it's
were.
unfinished
in
because, in
video.
crime,
Right.
as it were, it's unfinished because of money, because of,
Money and time also.
So-
But,
Time. That was-
and time.
Yeah.
so when the money and the money come in, you can finish it.
Well, the time is money, and isn't that true? Time is money? So then you
Can be.
really got a problem now.
But it's
That is a
money
thing.
time.
But when space enters the equation, it's
And
really
you're
drag.
starting a band
Oh, that's
Speaking of
right.
space.
Speaking of space.
with the lovely Anne Hairston on drums.
The lovely Anne Hairston on drums. She's wonderful and has her own band, of course, NX. And
Speaking of time,
Speaking of,
how about that?
we need to hear your last song, which is,
Ah.
well, the first one was Partner in Crime.
That's right.
And this one is called?
This is called Four Lines, or I Walk Four Lines, about a guru friend of mine I met who, it's actually a tragedy. So it's,
A sad song.
It is a sad song, but it's kind of a surprise ending, which you probably won't get to see.
Because you talk so much, so play.
Exactly.
One light makes a roadway running into the ocean. Two lines show my shadow running in slow motion. Three lines have dimension. Explore the car that stops for me. Four lines are a quarter blood who took me to the sea. Singing moi. Four lines. He was singing from a small sky country with my banjo on my mind. Heavy with the head games that I thought I'd left behind. Till inside of Mount Olympus and three rivers pushing down, I met a man named Four Lines, they called Uncle in this town. Four Lines built the trailers that the Quiller youths lived in. Three lines ran the white lightning that they once believed in. Two lines crisscross above the children and the lost. One line there was dotted and I signed with my trust.
I'll just cut to the end because it's kind of a
a bravuro performance. Bravuro! Bravuro!
You need long fingers.
I do indeed.
Just a minute, turn that over.